Mario! Babies. Mario! Babies.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Ah.
I surmise we're inside that beast's gastric chambers. Young Bowser and his belly full of star shards should be in here somewhere as well. I suggest we find him and get out of here with all speed. Starting off on a deceptive high note that presents itself as a low note. Seriously, babies crying might be my least favorite sound in the entire world, which means I picked the right game to play. If I can get this rolling, I should make a way out of here. Can't seem to budge it on my own, though. Push, push. It does seem likely that rolling that giant stone down the hole will expangulate the passage. There may be other Yoshis wandering around in here. I suggest we locate them. Yoshis are available in 6 different colors. Collect them all. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Last episode, we had a short-lived victory against Kamek on the cliff top of Yoshi's Island and soon found ourselves in this place. Bean City, USA, or Yube's Belly if you prefer the official name, but I'm being more honest with you. This time, we're gonna be going around this place getting more beans than we can shake a hammer at. It doesn't quite have the same effect though, but we're gonna be getting so many beans that it's hard to say if we'll even get out of this room before we're done here today, because wow, just so many of these things. And to address a, well, bad that I did earlier, I do want to let you know that yes, I am liable to miss bean spots, just as I did on Yoshi's Island. I am aware of them. We will go back for them later, but I'm a little preoccupied right now being eaten by a giant mutant alien Yoshi. I hope you will understand. So I think this is the last bean spot. I certainly hope so, otherwise I'm gonna have that knocking at the back of my head feeling like I missed one somewhere. So hungry, need fruit, haven't eaten in 5 minutes, lost 10 pounds, can't go on. Well, take you guys. And, anything for us? No, you don't have any sort of other reaction to having the bros around? Okay. Got a heart block, so I definitely want to grab that right away. Just gotta pose really cool right there. And we have 5 main rooms with 5 Yoshis to find. I think you get how this works, and that's gruesome. Wow, I think that's supposed to be a fishbone, so it is an enemy that default looks like that, though, but wow. Also, that's a very lewd letter you're beginning that sentence with there, buddy. I'm gonna have to go over there and reason with you to tone down your language to comply with the ESRB standards of this game. Yeah, what do you think of that?
Let's go.
Here we have a new enemy. This is the RC Shruber. True to its name, it is able to use the antennas that it pops out of its head to command different vehicles. Oh, there we go, got it. That's a cool attack though, I like how it tries to abduct you, you swing your hammer at it right as it's about to suck you up, and then you just smack it right into his face. They're pretty fun to fight, and they have a few attacks like that, so hopefully we'll be seeing more of them. In fact, I have an inkling that we will be seeing a lot of them, yeah. Huh? Escape? That was a fairly straightforward room with yet another bean spot. Oh man, I can't wait to see just how many of them we have by the end of this. I'm looking so forward to it. Actually, you know what? For reference, We had 29 when we came to Yoshi's Island. I'm a little bit curious. 61! It's over doubled since I last checked it. All right, well, Collectible Hunter and me doesn't feel quite so bad about having a couple that he missed on the island itself. Now, Yube's Belly is a bit of a, new enemy right there. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for what I was going to say because that always takes precedence. Meet the Dry Bones. I think they have an elemental weakness to fire. I don't quite want to test that theory just yet. And yes, I know that we can use our ice flowers anytime. We only have one ice flower as of present time, so I've been kind of saving it. And there was also the fact that I, well, honestly wasn't aware that you could hit flying enemies by pressing X and Y with fire flowers until recently, so that's kind of why that's been the case. You know what? I only got 10 of them. Maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I'd want to do it on a fresh battle. Either way, they throw bones at you. You want to jump over them. If they don't hop before throwing them, you do want to jump over them if they don't jump before throwing them. If they do jump, that's a fake out, and it's going to, well, spell bad things for you. That right there is a bit of a combination. So we got blue, orange, blue, or blue, orange, blue, yellow, blue, red, blue, yellow, blue. You can see it, okay? I'm sorry. It's just really not the easiest thing in the world for me to vocalize that for some reason. I don't know why. Either way, we're going to match those two. And that's gonna open up a really creepy looking face you can never unsee that we gotta go inside of. And I think you can see that we're going to be here a while. So, now I guess I can talk about the thing that took less precedence. It's that Yube's Belly is kind of a special area to me. I was a fan of Superstar Saga when it first came out, and of course I was excited for Partners in Time. It took me a while to get a DS of my own, but I did have one by the time this was released, but I didn't really grow up having a lot. I wasn't able to get a lot of games on release date unless it was something like ultra important to me, like a new main Pokemon title or something like that. Just didn't really have a lot. So the way that I first experienced this was I had a friend who had gotten a DS. He was the only one I knew in all of high school that had a DS. Everyone else I knew had a PSP. And back when this had first come out, he came to school the second day it was out and was playing through Yube's Belly, and this is the first I saw of it. I really wanted to play it, and right there on the spot, he was super nice and let me borrow it and take it home and beat it before he had a chance to. I cannot thank him enough for that, because that was how I first experienced this game, and I probably wouldn't have gotten to play it for a long time had it not been for him, though. But Yube's Belly was my first impression of this, and it was creative and cool looking enough that it's what made me want to play it in the first place. Throwing another Yoshi on the pile. But yeah, Yube's Belly in particular takes me back to a simpler time. The days of not being able to afford a wireless router, so I'd run around my neighborhood searching for unprotected networks so I could duck behind garbage cans and steal my neighbor's Wi-Fi from their front yards so that I could actually play some Mario Kart. Good times, good times. All right, well, we got 2 of the 3 Yoshis taken care of, and now we can finally move on to the save album. It feels like it's been forever since that boss fight. Well, I guess, no, it really doesn't. So, well, maybe it does for you, though, because of the divide. Ice flowers! Yes! Finally, I won't feel bad using them! And I also won't feel bad buying them either, so we're pretty good here. All right. You, new enemy. I think I'm going to test out my ice flowers on you at long last. Yes, looks like a good move. These are bullies. Clever, clever, very classy. And you use this. These function the same way as fire flowers, except instead of having a chance of burn, they have a chance of lowering attack, defense, or speed of the enemies that they have hit. Let's try it. Heard that down there? Ooh, got an elemental weakness to you, and you have your defense lowered. That's good. I guess it is a fresh battle. Let's try out our fire flowers. Let's see if the dry bones do indeed have an elemental weakness to it. Got a great. Didn't, well, I don't know. He took a lot of damage from it, though. Got our double experience there. And yes, bullies are very worth your time to fight. They have a chance of dropping ice flowers, which they are in turn weak to. And that's not all they can drop. They have something else up their sleeve that I hope we'll see really soon. I guess in their case, it'd be something up their sock because they don't really have legs. They just have little shoes. How it is, +6. Awesome. And Baby Luigi, you're gonna be joining the ranks of level 14 alongside him. Pow's looking good on you. Speed's looking pretty great as well. Luigi was not faster than that enemy right there. Maybe I should invest a little bit into speed, and by a little bit, +3. Next, gonna take 3 more ice flowers. Gotta get generous with those, even though we could have had access to it for a while now. There really haven't been too many helpful opportunities to use it. I guess maybe lowering Kamek stats would have been nice though, but didn't really want to use my only one on that, because Kamek's not really terribly difficult. You, sir!
Let's go.
Maybe we should actually give you a chance to attack so we can see what you're capable of. I was just so giddy about actually getting to use my ice flower. You go down, and you go down too. Oh, their speed's really awkward. They start out slow and then they get gradually faster as they go along and then they run backwards. They can be a little bit tough to deal with. Take a little bit of getting used to though, but you are able to counterattack them. Not too bad. Got another one, it looks like, but I want to grab this Luigi block to get 3 more ice flowers, I hope. Puffy trousers. Marginally better to get new equipment. You up defense and HP a lot. Ooh. I could make Mario roughly as bulky as Luigi, or I could just pump up Luigi a lot. I think I'm gonna pump up Luigi. Unlike Baby Mario, I feel like Mario hasn't really been terribly fragile up to this point, so we'll do that. And I didn't forget about you. These guys are so cute. So cute, in fact, that I'm willing to turn the other cheek on calling them out for stealing the name of an enemy from Mario 64. Now, an interesting thing about bullies is that if you damage them without killing them, they will automatically counterattack and they get really upset with you. They can also fake you out like they just did for me. And wow, I am bad at dodging these guys. Maybe it was not the wisest move ever to do that. You counterattack them, you don't have to worry about them freaking out on you, but yes, they are rather ruthless whenever they charge at you like that. Oh. Whoop, whoop, there we go. And then you're down. Was there no Yoshi in this room at all? Like, is that all there is? Okay, I guess there's 5 Yoshis to collect and not 6. I can live with that. Just for some reason thought every room had a Yoshi in it, though. Oh, it's because you're out here and that was probably, like, meant to be your room. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Or maybe this was meant to be a room. I don't know. It's not like it really matters all that much exactly how many Yoshis there are. All that matters is just that we get enough, okay? Gonna toss you guys up there. Ooh, them having to deal with a bully themselves. Ice flowers could not have come at a better time for that. And because I spare no victims, I take you out as well. Grab that 20 coin right there, and you saw that there was a lot of spikes in there as well as multiple platforms. You can use the bros to see where the babies are gonna go. And I think, is there a block to call the babies back in here? No, it doesn't quite look like it. So what happens if I just jump into the spikes? Do I instantly go back? Yes, I do. Okay, so it's just a return. Don't take any damage from it either, so actually pretty forgiving. It's just a little bit weird that they don't have a... They put those pipe blocks everywhere in this world, so I'd kind of expect there to be one for you to easily return, just because they stick those all over the place though, but I guess this way is technically faster, so maybe I shouldn't complain. Hello there, buddy. I want out of here. Cross the glucose bridge to your freedom. There we go. And we've only got 1 room remaining. Head over this way. Oh, how could I ever forget these things? That's unacceptable. These... Ouch. Out of the pit of despair, we shall try another one. Ah, the pit of hope. So that gives us a little fruit of some kind. I can think of many creatures around here that would greatly like fruit. And this is something I've always found weird. We just picked up that piece of fruit. We walk over to this Yoshi, and... Wait, what? Oh, I recall not being able to give that to him as the babies, talking to him as the bros, and Baby Mario hopping off their backs to give it to him, which I found really strange, but perhaps I'm also remembering that wrong. Okay, sure. That is 5 Yoshis, and hey! Okay, well, I guess I got stuck in the loop, though, because, I thought I was remembering 2 things wrong, but turns out I was remembering the first thing correctly in the first place, meaning there are 6 Yoshis, so I just traded remembering one thing wrong for another, and I was correct about the other thing in the first place. Now maybe somebody from the cutting room floor will be able to, determine that maybe what I was remembering about not being able to give it to him as the babies was from an earlier version of the game, and then I'll be wrong about nothing! Except for the ice flower thing, obviously. And here we have yet another lewd talker. We here at the ESRB need to make sure we let him know what we do to people who talk lewd in our E-rated games. Take this. I'm gonna load up on ammo, because this does require a bit of timing, but it is really cool. So you have this slit in the wall. It is the same slit in the wall that you can see down there, and you want to time it just right so that you do that. It's now malfunctioning, and it's occasionally stopping in its path. We hit it a second time. Now it's going absolutely bonkers. And thankfully, you don't have to hit it at that speed. Also, convenient explosions. I am sorry for the immense pain that you must be going through right now. I cannot imagine that's pleasant. Hit you, empty you out. And looks like we got another fight with these RC Shroobers. Blech.
Let's go.
Gotta talk like Kermit the Frog yet again whenever I get something wrong. Now, I haven't said this up to this point, but Smash Eggs. As much as I graduate from the school of spamming Smash Eggs in every battle, I'd recommend hanging on to at least a few of these. In fact, I kind of wish I had a little more than 2 right now. I got a little bit happy with that. So, let's just hope that that's enough. I recommend that you don't squander them too much going forward. And here, that attack is kind of mean. I can't believe I messed up on the first jump though, but what would have happened is it would have kept going around in circles over and over again, us having to jump over it each and every time. Because I'd love to show that and just how intense it can get, I think I'm gonna heal up this turn. Yes. It's a pretty cool attack. Got a lot of attacks for you to avoid. And I think it'd be pretty good to get used to attacks doing that right here and now, because going forward, a lot of enemies are going to have multi-hit attacks like that you gotta deal with. It's pretty rough. Got 6 Yoshis there, but even that doesn't seem to quite be enough. Okay, fine. Maybe we will help our noble steed and push with them instead of just expecting them to do everything for us. Or no, we won't, because we're the Mario Bros. Ouch. That hurts me, and that pun healed me. Okay. So we finally have a way forward. This is the hole that we came out of in the first place. Don't read too far into that with us being inside of somebody's body. But yeah, we have this Cannonballers times 3, Smash Eggs times 3. Good, right when I wanted to see it, when I mentioned it too. And speaking of items, something that I need to go over here for a moment is that we have an Ultra Drop in our inventory. I wasn't expecting this to happen because it's rare, but Kamek has a low chance of dropping one of these, restoring 60 HP to all party members. Hands down the best healing item you can have at this point in time, so I was pretty darn lucky to get that, I'll just say that much. You, don't do anything for me, it doesn't seem like. And it's kind of gruesome when there's all these little bones everywhere through his GI tract, and
Let's go.
got a super mushroom off of those dry bones, and perhaps you think I'm reading into subtext that's not there. Perhaps that I am just pulling theories out of nothing. But then you realize you are fighting dry bones. This giant mutant alien Yoshi has devoured Koopas and dissolved them in his own stomach acid. Whatever. I got an Ultra Shrimp from that fight. More HP than you could ever need to recover at this point in time. Best healing item, dethroning the Ultra Drop from 5 seconds ago. So I guess Kamek got a little bit less special, even though I can't imagine that's a common drop. What am I doing? I almost ran right past an enemy. I almost did not follow my own advice, and I can't first strike you for some reason. Come back here. Come back here this instant. I missed. Mario gets a level up off of that fight. Catching up to your baby self. I see you've gotten soft over the years, but you're building back up. I'm gonna go for defense. Oh my god, I didn't celebrate getting a +6. I'm getting smug. Ugh, no, I deserve to get a bad number on this. Oh. No, I don't. Okay, well, my brief arrogance has made me, I woke up from my brief arrogance, and I am grateful once more for my +6s, so thank you for that.
Let's go.
And I don't think I can first strike the little RC car. Oh well. Now, next. Actually, now that we have a fair few ice flowers, I can finally talk about this. Ice flowers are your best friends. Not only do they lower enemy stats, so they're instrumental in boss fights if you can use a few of them, having a decent chance of getting off the chance of lowering the stats, but you'll see here in a moment, pretty much every Shroob-related enemy is weak to ice. It's an almost constant thing across all Shroob enemies. So basically, anytime that you're going to be fighting Shroobs, which is basically, well, anytime, they're going to be weak to it. It's a good rule of thumb, a good habit to get into. Just remember that going forward, and you should be pretty good anytime that you get to fight these guys. Case in point, they haven't been able to do a thing to us. Which begs the question of why I need to heal. I think we're pretty good there. Got more mushrooms than I know what to do with, so I'm not overly worried. That brings us to a warp pipe. Aw, no beans in here. I guess this deep into the intestine, they probably would have all gotten fully digested by this point, so no hope of that. That pipe brought us much deeper into Yoob. We are now in... I'm not really sure where we are, because it looked like we were deep into his belly before, but now we're back up into his chest, which makes it feel like we made a negative amount of progress, but we can see lower into him, so maybe it was good. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I think we're gonna end things off there. Next time on Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, we are going deeper into Yoob's bowels. See you guys then.